Unit 3. The fossils and protecting species from extinction. Lesson 2. Extinction. What's meant by extinction? It is the continuous decrease, without compensation, in the number of a certain species of living organisms until all members of species die out, or it is the dying out of all members of species of living organisms. The moment of extinction. It is the date of death of the last individual of that species. Using fossils to indicate extinction. Studying the fossil record shows wildlife appeared 570 million years ago. About 98% of organisms, such as dinosaurs, appeared and became extinct before creation of man. The ratio of known living organisms now doesn't exceed 2% of the total species that have appeared since the establishment of planet Earth. Fossils of some fish, reptiles, and birds aren't similar to their living counterparts now. Life witnessed 5 mass extinctions, so we live in the 6th extinction age, or what's called by recent extinction, where the rate of extinction is 40 times larger than the normal rate of extinction. Causes of old or mass extinctions. The first reason for old extinction is meteoroid impacts with Earth. The onset of a long glacial age. Finally, emission of poisonous gases from active volcanoes. Causes of recent extinctions. The first cause is destroying natural habitat. Overhunting, environmental pollution, climatic changes, and natural disasters. First, let's talk about destroying natural habitat. The tropical forests include about 1/3 of the wild living organisms, where each tree forms a shelter of more than 300 species of living organisms. Scientists estimate that we lose about 68 species of trees every day. Overhunting. Hunting wild animals with a random, unorganized way which exposed them to extinction. Environmental pollution. Examples of environmental pollution: acidic rains, which destroys the forest trees. Chemical insecticides that break down food chains. Finally, oil leak in oceans and seas, which cause death of marine birds. Climatic changes and natural disasters. First, let's talk about climatic changes such as drought, tornadoes, floods, lightning, torrents, storms, the rising temperature of planet Earth, disasters such as earthquakes, volcanoes, high marine tide such as tsunami waves. The extinct and endangered species. First, let's talk about extinct species. The number of living organisms now is 10 million species. About 138 species becomes extinct every day. Examples of some extinct species in the old times. The most famous example is dinosaur and mammoth. Examples of some extinct species in the recent times. Extinct species. Dodo bird, which lived in Indian islands. It became extinct in 1681 in the Indian islands 50 years after man invaded these islands. Causes of extinction. It is an easy target for hunters due to number 1. The reduced size of its wings, so it is a non-flying bird. Its short legs, so it can't run fast. The third extinct species is quagga, which lived in South Africa. It is a mammal which is considered the midway between horse and zebra. The last member of its species was killed in South Africa in 1883. Cause of extinction: continuous hunting.